Hi, what's up everyone? Owen here. Welcome to the channel. Today I am going to tell you 10 most important things which you have to do after buying a new laptop. So the video is going to be very interesting. So don't skip the video and stick to the video till the end. So let's get started. So the first thing I am going to tell you today is perform a test when you buy a new laptop, which is the dead pixel or stuck pixel test. For performing the test, you have to visit a website which is lcdtech.info. Don't worry, I will give the link in the description of my video. So after arriving to the website, you can see here are some examples of dead pixels given. The dead pixel look like these interfaces, and dead pixels are some pixels which are not actually working properly on your screen, or some pixels which are actually providing dark dot, bright dots, or partial sub pixel defects. So after checking the examples, you have an idea of how this looks like. So after looking at this, you can click on this option which is start test. After clicking on, I have to switch off my lights so that I can check it properly. So after switching off the lights, you can see here are no such dots. I cannot find any type of dots, so my screen is okay. If you find any type of dots, you can be sure that your monitor or your laptop screen is having this type of issues. So the next thing that I want to share is you have to again perform another test, which is backlight bleed test. For performing this test, you have to visit the website lightbleedtest.com. Again, I will give the link in the description of my video. So after reaching the site, you can see that here are examples of backlight bleed given. So you have to click on this monitors option. Now you can see that the backlight bleeding looks like this. Here are some other options. So after checking the examples, you can now check if your monitor or laptop screen is having this type of problems. Then click here to know that your PC is having these problems or not. So after clicking on the link, you have to off your lights of the room and make your display brightness to the fullest so that you can watch it properly. So you can see that I have no such type of backlight bleeding, no such type of interface is showing in my laptop. If you notice this type of interfaces, then you can be sure that your PC is having this type of serious issues. So you have to check it as soon as possible. So now comes the most important thing, which is checking for the Windows and driver updates. For checking for the Windows and driver updates, if your trackpad is coming with the Windows Precision driver support, then you can tap with 3 fingers to open search, or else you can move to here right behind your start menu button and click on this option to search. Now you have to write updates. Now you can see here it is check for updates. I am clicking on it. Now it is showing that you are up to date because I have updated my PC today actually. So it is showing me that my PC is up to date. And if you have bought a new laptop, then it will show that you have pending updates. Then you have to download and install the update as soon as possible, rather you will face serious issues with your laptop. Now comes the next part of this video, which is you have to check your keyboard and touchpad that if they have any problems or not. So for testing your keyboard, you have to again visit another website, which is keyboardtester.com. Again, I will leave the link in the description. After visiting the website, you have to click on this option which is launch the tester. So after clicking this, you will see this type of interface. This interface is nothing but your keyboard. When you press the keys of your keyboard, this interface will show you that the selected key is blinking or not, so that you can make sure that your keys are working properly or not. So let's check it. So I am clicking on the keys and you will see that the keys are blinking here. So you can see that all the keys are blinking as I clicking on them. So by this way you can check your keyboard is working properly or not. So I am not testing it again because I have tested it earlier and there was no problem with my keyboard. Now it's time to check my touchpad. So I am pressing the right click button on it, and you can see on the screen that the right click is working properly. Now I am clicking on it, it is working properly. And make sure if your trackpad is coming with the Windows Precision driver support, then you will have to check all the drivers are working properly or not. To check it, you have to tap with 2 fingers, and you can see the right click interface is opening. And when you tap with 1 finger, it is just a click, and when you slide with 3 fingers, you will just let me open some windows to show you. If you touch with 3 fingers, it will swipe up between 2 different windows like this way. You can swipe up. And if I open a new desktop, so after opening a new desktop, you can slide with 4 fingers to swipe up between 2 desktops. Look this way. So it is working properly. So now it's time to check if my speakers are working properly or not. So to check your speakers of the laptop, you have to move to this icon which is showing the volume, and right clicking on it and clicking on the sounds option. Then you can see a drop down menu is opened. Now you have to move to the playback tab, and this is the speaker, so you have to double tapping on it. After double tapping, you can see the speaker's properties are opened. Now you have to move to the levels option, advanced option. After arriving to the advanced option, you have to click on this test button. After clicking on this test button, you will hear the sound from the left speaker first. In the next few seconds, you will hear the sound from the right speaker. So you can make sure this way that your speakers are working properly. So let's click on it. So both the speakers work properly, so there is no issue with my speakers on the laptop.
Now the next thing is you have to check for the internal details of your laptop. Now to check the internal details, you can move to this arrow button, and here you can see that it is Acer Care Center. So for other laptops it may be other care centers. For Acer it is Acer Care Center. So after pressing on Acer Care Center, it's opening. So this is my system. So in this my system option, I can check all the internal details of my laptop. So after clicking on it, you can see the processor provided with the laptop is AMD Ryzen 7 4800H with AMD Radeon graphics, and the memory is 8 GB. The hard drive given is 1 TB HDD of Seagate and another 256 GB of SSD, which is provided by WD Elements. And graphics device 1 is AMD Radeon graphics, which is the integrated graphics of AMD, and the graphics device 2, which is the dedicated graphics, is the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. And here are some other details. Here you can see your IP addresses. When you move to this hardware configuration option, which is over this laptop name, after clicking on it, you can see the detailed options which is available to your laptop. And this is the processor cores, 8 core, L1 cache of processor, L2 cache memory of processor. Here is the memory type. Some other details are provided also, you can check from here. And if you cannot find this care center or other things from your laptop, you can just move to this PC and right click on it and move to this properties option. Here you can also notice the internal details, that you can see the manufacturer Acer, model is Nitro 5 N51544, processor is the AMD Ryzen 7 4800H with Radeon graphics, and it is 2.9 GHz base clock speed, and installed RAM is 8 GB. Here is no pen or touch devices supported. It is 64-bit operating system. Here you can also notice the internal details of your laptop.
Now you have to check that all the ports of your laptop are working properly. You have to make sure that no of the ports are facing any difficulties to work, and if you don't update the Windows updates or driver updates, then you can face some difficulties of using your ports, that you may see that some ports are not working properly, and sometimes it may happen that the driver update is the only cause that the ports are not working. So you have to check the ports and as well as the Windows update to make sure the ports and the drivers are working properly. And another thing is that if you are buying a laptop from a store where you can see the laptop face to face, you can check the internals of your laptop if possible, because uh, actually it helps you to upgrade your laptop when you are going to add some SSD or add RAM or add HDD or remove your battery and changing it, so it will help you. The next thing is you have to check the charger port of your laptop. Sometimes it may happen that the charger port is not working. Sometimes it also happen that sometimes the charger is working, sometimes it not. So you have to make sure that the charger port is working properly. For me, the Acer Nitro 5 has a problem that when you plug in the charger, you may feel that it's plugged in, but till it's not making a thick sound, it's not plugged in properly. So you have to make sure that you have no such problems with your adapter or charger port. Now you can check the privacy settings of your laptop. To do so, you have to move to the settings of your laptop, and in the settings you can find easily the privacy settings. In this privacy settings you can watch that if some kind of VPN is activated to your account or not, or your laptop has some serious privacy issues or not. So you have to check it to make sure your laptop is safe. And another most important thing to check, when you first open your laptop, you have to make sure that your laptop is not set up earlier. You will open the laptop and you yourself will set up the laptop for the first time. If you see that your laptop is opening and starting automatically, then you can make sure that your laptop was set up earlier, so you will surely return the laptop to the seller to make sure that your laptop is safe to use. So these were the 10 most important things to do when you buy a new laptop. So hope this video helps you a lot, and if you have learned something from this video, don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends to make them understand this kind of things to do after buying a new laptop. And also, for more amazing contents like this, you may make sure to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications. And that's all for the video. I will meet you in the next video. Thanks for watching.